In a quiet town surrounded by wide fields and slow mornings, there lived a boy named Ryan. Everybody knew him as the talented kid, the one teachers praised, the one neighbors bragged about. He understood things faster than others, solved problems quickly, and dreamed of wearing a doctor's coat someday. But there was something no one saw, something he didn't even understand himself. For all his talent, Ryan's mind was a wild machine, running everywhere except where he needed it to go every day after school. He'd open his books with good intentions, but his focus slipped like sand through his fingers. One ringtone and he was on his phone. One notification and he was scrolling. One video and he was glued to YouTube for an hour. And each time he told himself, "I'll start in a bit. Later. Tonight. Tomorrow." But tomorrow kept drifting farther away. Talent, he believed, would save him. Hard work. Discipline. He thought those things were for people who didn't have natural brains. Weeks turned into months, and Ryan continued drifting, smart but unfocused. His teachers reminded him gently, then firmly, to stop wasting his potential. His parents urged him to study harder, but he brushed it off with a smile, saying he'd figure it out. Deep down, he didn't realize how much damage those tiny distractions were doing. Everything changed the day the scholarship results were announced. That scholarship was his golden ticket, something that would make his dream of becoming a doctor lighter on his parents. He walked to the notice board with confidence, imagining his name at the top. But when he looked at the list, his stomach dropped. His name wasn't there. Not even close. His friends, the ones who studied consistently, all scored high. They celebrated while Ryan stood frozen. One teacher gave him a look, not anger, not disappointment, but something worse. Pity. That evening, Ryan sat alone in his room, lights dim, books untouched. The silence felt heavy. For the first time, he saw himself clearly, not as the brilliant kid everyone admired, but as someone running from his own responsibilities. He whispered to himself, "If I keep going like this, I'll lose everything I dream of." That moment shook him. The next morning, Ryan walked to school early, before anyone else arrived. He needed help, not with math or science, but with his mind. He remembered hearing about Coach Miller, the school's physical education instructor. People said he wasn't just a sports coach, he was the kind of mentor who reshaped students from the inside out. Even the most distracted boys eventually became focused under him. Ryan found him in the gym office, sipping coffee. "Coach," he said quietly, "I need help. I can't control my mind. I want to focus, but I can't. I want to change, but I don't know how." Coach Miller put his cup down and studied Ryan's face. He didn't see laziness, he saw a kid drowning in his own thoughts. "Come with me," Coach said. They walked to the school field where the morning breeze was cool and the world felt calm. Coach Miller grabbed a simple toy bow and arrow from the sports room and set up a target board 20 feet away. "Hit the center," he said. "Show me how focused you are." Ryan took a breath, aimed, and released. The arrow flew, completely missing the board. Coach crossed his arms. "What were you looking at?" Ryan shrugged. "Everything, I guess. The trees, the field, the board." Coach shook his head. "That's exactly why you missed. When your eye's on everything, your aim hits nothing. It's the same with your mind. You look at your phone, your notifications, your daydreams, your fears, everything except your goal." Ryan felt those words hit deep. He sighed. "But where do I even start? How do I build discipline? How do I train my mind?" Coach Miller looked at him with calm certainty. "You follow 4 rules. They are simple, but not easy." Ryan leaned closer. "1, Coach said, raising a finger. "Control your thoughts. The moment your mind drifts, catch it. Pull it back. Not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes, right then." 2, he continued. "Build a real routine. Not something complicated. Just a schedule your brain can get used to. When you create order, your mind follows." 3, Coach added. "Protect your focus. Put your phone away while you work. Turn off the noise. Your attention is your currency. Don't waste it on things that don't move you forward." And 4, Coach finished. "Practice every day. Discipline doesn't come from motivation. It comes from repetition. Small steps, done daily, build a strong mind." Ryan took a deep breath. These weren't magical secrets. They were real, practical steps. And that frightened him a bit, because now he had no excuses. That night, he made a schedule. He put his phone in another room while studying. Every time his thoughts wandered, he pulled them back. At first, it felt impossible. His mind ran like a restless puppy, constantly escaping him. But he kept trying. Every day, every night, weeks went by. Then months, slowly, he changed. His focus improved. His study sessions became longer. His distractions lost their power. His grades rose. He began understanding lessons better, not because he got smarter, but because he finally learned how to use the intelligence he already had. Finally, the day came for another major exam. Ryan walked in calm, prepared, steady, and when the results were announced, he didn't just pass. He topped the list. The applause he received felt different this time. Not because of talent, but because of transformation. A year later, when he accepted a scholarship on stage, he scanned the crowd and spotted Coach Miller smiling proudly. Ryan remembered something Coach had once said, "Your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't guide it, it will drag you somewhere you never meant to go. But if you learn to train it, it'll carry you exactly where you dream to be." From that moment on, Ryan lived by one unbreakable rule: train your mind before the world trains it for you. And if you're listening to this right now, maybe you needed this reminder too, because somewhere inside you, there's a version of you that's sharper, stronger, more focused, and more powerful. And that version is waiting for you to take the first step. So let me ask you, are you going to control your mind? Or let your mind control you? If this story hit you even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Someone out there needs this message right now. Share it, like it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next story. Because the next one might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for.